Today, we're starting in a world of pure, unadulterated power, a world built on one single idea: violence, without apology.
And to really get what this world is about, you have to understand its most extreme example, a man named Raian Kure.
You see, he doesn't get his joy from winning. He gets it from the act of destruction itself.
He's not a hero. He's not an anti-hero. He's something else entirely. And to understand what that is, we've got to look at the world that created him.
So, let's dive into the fictional universe of the manga Kengan Ashura and explore the philosophy of the Kure clan. We're talking about a family of assassins who have been perfecting the art of combat for like 1,000 years.
The Kure way of thinking is, well, it's simple and it's terrifying. It's not about elegant techniques or being super efficient. No, it's all about overwhelming your opponent with just pure, brutal force. They don't win on points. They win by breaking bodies and making you absolutely terrified. Their power isn't just physical, it's psychological.
And this right here, this is the core of their power. The Kure have a secret technique called removal. Think of it like a biological switch that just turns off all the safety features in your brain. It unleashes 100% of their muscle potential, giving them this insane, monstrous strength and speed. But it pushes their bodies right to the very edge of destruction. It's the ultimate form of self-augmentation, all for the sake of total domination.
Okay, so hold that thought, that whole idea of pushing your biological limits, because we're about to pivot, and I mean dramatically, from this world of fiction, straight into our own, to a place where power over the human body is sought after for a completely different reason.
This is the Montefiore Hutchinson campus in New York, a world of healing, science, and empathy. So what on earth could this place, this hospital without beds, possibly have in common with the violent world of the Ku Klux Klan? Well, the answer is way more surprising than you might think.
Now just look at the sheer scale of this. Montefiore handles over 3 million patient visits in a single year. This isn't an institution built on one person's dominance. It's a massive collaborative effort. It's all about care and restoration.
And at its very core, it's driven by the complete opposite of the Kure philosophy. This quote from Dr. Alison Moedel, she's talking about a program for caregivers. It just reveals everything. The foundation here is empathy, shared experience, community. The power doesn't come from fear. It comes from knowing that you are not alone.
And here's where it gets really interesting. This mission to heal is now leading science into some fascinating new territory, a place where the line between restoring the body and actually enhancing it, well, it starts to get pretty blurry.
The main goal for research institutions like Montefiore and its partner, the Albert Einstein College of Medicine, is pretty straightforward. You take what you discover in the lab and you get it to patients as fast as you possibly can. That's really the engine of modern medicine.
But at the same time that this drive to heal is happening, there's another technological explosion going on: augmentation. And believe me, this isn't science fiction anymore. AI-driven tech that's designed to enhance our natural abilities, not just fix them, is becoming reality. And the ambition here is just staggering. I mean, take this goal from a company called Scribe.ai. They're not just trying to treat memory loss, they want to fundamentally augment our natural memory, to make even the most boring, mundane moments unforgettable by basically supplementing our neurons with data. So this slide really lays out the big shift in thinking. Medicine, right? It's about getting us back to a healthy baseline, healing what's broken. Augmentation, on the other hand, wants to push past that baseline, to go beyond our natural capabilities. Both are focused on the human body, but where they want to end up is totally different. So you see, it doesn't matter if the goal is healing or enhancement. Both of these paths are powered by the exact same engine, that really deep human desire to overcome our own biological limitations. And the tools we're developing to do it? They're incredible. At places like Montefiore, they're using chemotherapy that only targets tumors. They're pioneering new ways to do transplants. Get this, researchers at Tel Aviv University are even engineering parasites to carry drugs into the brain. These aren't just treatments anymore. They are sophisticated augmentations of our own biology.
And that brings us right back to where we started. In our world, we use these incredible tools to overcome disease, to mend what's broken. But in the world of the Kure clan, their form of augmentation, removal, is after something way, way different. It seeks absolute mastery. What's so fascinating here is how the Kure actually quantify this power. They don't just have the ability, they have a rate. It's like their biological potential is a dial they can just turn up. Most of them can only access a little bit, a fraction. But Raian Kure, the guy we started with, he can unleash a full 100%. He can remove all the limiters.
So here we are. We've got these two paths, both starting from the same basic human desire to go beyond our biology. One path we can call the cure, and the other is the cure.
The path of the cure looks a lot like this. It's methodical, it's collaborative, it's painstaking research. It's about putting all our brain power and resources together to solve the incredibly complex puzzles of the human body for the benefit of everyone.
And as Dr. Raian Kure of Montefiore says, this collaboration isn't just a nice idea, it's absolutely required. The whole system is built on partnership, on communication, and on that shared mission to heal.
And then you have the path of the cure. It's the exact opposite. It's brutal, it's focused on individual power, and it's all about total domination. It's the hunt for biological mastery, for yourself, with no apologies and no thought about the cost to anyone else. Look, at the end of the day, the technology of the Kure clan is fiction. But our own ability to augment our bodies, that is very, very real. And it's getting more powerful every single day. So that leaves us with a pretty profound question, doesn't it? As science hands us the keys to our own biology, which path do we take? The Kure or the Kure? Who do we choose to become?